All righty. Welcome everyone to Push Talks Podcast Holiday
Yay!
Party.
Woo!
So I'm gonna go ahead and take a minute here and share this on my personal page. Let's hope that this
Okay.
thing cooperates because I'm new to this here, but I
That's
am so
okay.
happy to have my girls with me. They're walking me through. Okay.
Teamwork
Ariel,
make the dream
Learning.
work.
yes. Okay. So
Yeah.
please let's make sure we share this. Let's see here how we can do this. Let's see. I want to share it. I don't know why I'm so slow tonight for my internet, but we'll go ahead and get started. Let's see. It should show up here. One moment. It looks like we have some people. Oh yay! Okay, so we can. So people are joining in, so they're able to see it. So I'm happy to see that. Welcome, guys. You know what? Technology it is. We getting there. Okay, we getting there. But we just happy to have you guys on tonight for this holiday party. It's
Hey,
well needed.
everybody.
Hi
Hi,
guys.
Kyle. I see Kyle has entered the building. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, guys. Look, we are ready to have some fun tonight. Hey, Tiffany, thank you for joining us. I have amazing women with me. We're gonna have some fun tonight. You see, we have the holiday decor. I got my bells on.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna give a minute for everybody to jump on, and then we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I am so excited to have my guest with me. We have Miss Christine. Hey, guys! I see so many people. Can you ladies see the chat on your end too?
I
Can you
can. Okay, I'm
I
using
am
my
trying to
cell
look at
phone.
when I look
From my
away,
cell
that's when
phone.
I can see it.
Yeah.
really? Do you see it on yours, Christine? The chat.
I'm using my cell phone, so I have to like
Oh,
look
okay. Don't worry.
away.
I'll say hi to everybody for you.
Yeah.
Now, for those of you who are jumping on, there is a really lovely raffle tonight. Okay, I put this gift basket together myself. And there are some goodies. So make sure if you want to join the raffle, I'll leave a little bit of time at the end to jump in. So make sure you jump in. But we'll go ahead and get started with this party. Woo!
Yay!
This is well needed for me. I don't know about you ladies, but it has been a week. Okay, but God
Look,
is good all the time. So I
Yeah.
want to just first kick off. I have my whole itinerary here or schedule of events, but we just going with the flow. So let me
yeah.
start off introducing these two beautiful ladies who are with me tonight. We have Miss Christine Babu from Unearthed Podcast. Okay, my fellow podcasters. And then we have Ariel Jackson of My Sister's Recipe.
My sister's
Yes.
recipe.
Hey,
Yay!
hey, my sister. If y'all haven't followed or subscribed, go subscribe to both of these ladies. They're both on Apple
Thank
Podcasts. And I
you.
want you ladies to take a second and just tell us a little bit about your podcast, what you do, and then we'll go ahead and move on so I can get this party started. So start off
Hello.
with Steve for us. Tell us what your podcast is, what you do, what
Yes.
you're about, so they know who they're talking to here. Can you
Who's
hear?
gonna go first?
You go, Christine.
Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. So Unearthed with Christine Babu is this podcast that is just geared towards unearthing all God-given potentials. Like
Yeah.
really, like I just hate the idea that we can live here on earth and leave earth and not have fulfilled what God has put in us. So it's truly a place where we get equipped and we get like ushered and pushed out there to really pursue that gift and the greatness that is within us. So that's
Yeah.
what we're all about, people.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Now go ahead and
Yeah.
Ariel Jackson herself. Okay.
Yes, girl.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ariel, and I am one half of My Sister's Recipe podcast. We're streaming on Spotify, Apple Music, I'm sorry, Apple Podcasts, Google, and Alexa, which is Amazon TuneIn. So you guys can find us on all four of those platforms. We are also online at MSR underscore podcast on Instagram and Twitter, and then My Sister's Recipe on YouTube and Facebook.
Wow.
So search us and find us and follow us. We're so excited to be a part of this amazing holiday party with Push Talks. This is such an honor, and we're excited to be here with you guys. As you can see, I am one half. So my other co-host is Candace Dupree, and she is actually, today is her son's first birthday party. Her and her family flew home to Kansas City, Missouri. So shout out to Candace. We're sending our love.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a busy. Yeah, she's a busy mom, and that's what our podcast is about, showing different point of views, from me being single with no children, and then my co-host Candace having a husband, being married, and having a family. She's a mom of 3, ranging from a daughter who's 9 all the way to a son who's just turning 1 this year, and then they have the cutest middle daughter, Eden, who is also 3. I think she's turning 4 in a couple of days.
Wow,
so,
4 years old. Oh my goodness.
2 separate viewpoints, but it's about sharing recipes for life. When we think about the word recipe, I know you guys are thinking about cooking, but it's not about cooking. It's about the recipes for life. So we will tear up a kitchen to find a famous recipe from our grandmother or our mom or someone in our family that we hold dearly. But what happens if you had a recipe for life, like a recipe to maintain your joy, a recipe for your self-care, a recipe for keeping your peace in your home? Those are the recipes that we want to create on our show for both women and men. We just create a platform for the listeners to actually, hear the conversation around it, let them know that they're not alone, but also create a recipe for themselves. So we're all about support, advice, encouragement, having conversations that people don't normally have, and sharing a recipe for life on My Sister's Recipe.
Yes, let me tell you, I chose these ladies for a reason, and I want to make sure, Christine, somebody said they may not be able to hear. If you can't hear us, okay, can you put in the chat? Thank you, Tiffany, for that. It may be okay now, because I just wanted to mention that. And everybody's saying hi. We have some people saying they love you guys' energy. They want to know we can find you. So we're going to make sure at the end page, we will put everybody's information in the chat. But I chose these ladies because their podcasts it's so inspiring to me, and they have the same vision when it comes to wanting to build up and edify and push people towards what it is that they're called to be. So me choosing My Sister's Recipe, and we miss you, Candace. We wish you were here, but we know you're enjoying, so we're happy you're with family. And having Christine here, it was so important. And I connected with Christine actually this year through one of our friends, Anissa. So hey, Anissa, hey, Julian, we see you. We just jumped on. So it was a blessing. Like when I thought about this, I'm like, who can I do this with that will be able to be on the same wavelength? And I knew immediately, my girls, My Sister's Recipe, plus Ariel's my best friend. So, you got to pull in the friend, the BFs. Okay.
Yes.
And I said they're perfect. So I'm just happy to have you guys.
Yeah.
So My Sister's Recipe, my Unearthed podcast, Push Talks podcast, again, we're on Apple. Like Ariel said, she's on Spotify. And make sure you follow us before the end of the night, because you'll really be just blessed. And this year, you guys know, 2020 has been a year. So I really wanted us to just kick this off and have such a good time, laughs and fun. So I have my holiday music going on. I hope you guys can hear it. It's a little low. So tell me if I need to turn it up or anything. But I
can't hear it. You'll have to turn it up.
Turn up a little bit. Okay, you want me to turn party? Now, okay, so some of this music here is a little, I need some like Mariah Carey, so I may need to
I'm sorry for always looking away. I'm still trying to figure out how to share the Facebook stream to my sister's recipe page. Yeah. So I'm trying to do that at the same time.
What I was trying to do, you guys, is let us go live too on our personal pages. So I wonder if I should try to do that at the same time, so we can be on both, and then you could share, because on mine,
I just need to figure it out on my end. You don't have to shut anything down.
Oh, perfect. Okay, good. I just want to make sure, because on my end too, I was trying to share it. And let's see here. Something's going on with my internet. So let's keep going on. We about having a good time. So I'm gonna put Christmas music. Hold on, let me change up the playlist a little bit and turn this up. 1 second. Hold on. Can you guys hear that? Right? Is
Yeah, I
that
Yes, I
can.
hear it.
okay?
I hear
Good,
it,
good,
Ariel.
good. Okay. Alrighty. So I wanted to kind of make this also where we involve the crowd because I know we got some competitive people. Vania, I know I see you. I know you.
Oh, Vania's on there. Hey,
Vania's
Vania.
on
Hey,
here and
sis.
Jerry, and those two
Yeah.
ladies I know are very competitive. So we about to have us some fun and do some holiday trivia. I wanted to kick off with that before we just talk about this year.
Yeah.
So let's get the mood going. I got my holiday trivia. So I
Okay.
want you guys in the chat to make sure to get involved too as well. What I was thinking to make it fun and interactive is Ariel and Christine will both be on two separate teams.
Okay.
So so what
Ah.
we can do is let me see here. I was gonna have though like certain people in the chat put ones and twos, and they'll be on your team, Ariel versus Christine's team. I'm trying
Yeah.
to figure out what would be the best way to go about it. So
Okay.
so if I can have, if you want to play the trivia and you want to be on Ariel's team, let's see here. We'll put we'll have some of you guys put ones and twos. Hey, Geraldine. Or what we'll do is you can just enter your answer and you'll put one or two to see if you're on Ariel's team or Christine's team, okay? Because it's hard to divvy up because people are in and out. So we'll go ahead and start with a little bit of Christmas trivia. I figured I'll make it Christmas because it's the holiday season. So I
Yes.
hope you ladies are ready for some fun. Some of them are a little corny. But y'all, I couldn't find I was trying to look for 2020 trivia and stuff, and it
Okay.
wasn't working. So I said we're gonna work with what we got. So
We gonna
Oh,
work with what we
okay.
got.
And I should mention too, but we'll share more about that later. Let's get into the trivia. So okay, so let's start off. So first question, okay. Which popular Christmas beverage is
yeah.
also called milk punch?
Huh?
Which popular, let me make sure I turn this down so it's not too loud. Which,
Eggnog.
yes, Ariel. Woo,
What?
woo.
How did
Christine,
she
you
know
have to be more
that?
competitive too, pal.
Oh
So
my goodness. Okay. You do not want to be on my
I
team.
love
You're gonna be
eggnog.
really.
I know we had a few people. Jillian loves
I
eggnog. I see her in here. So okay, so we got yep,
Yes.
Gerald with eggnog. Yes, yes. Okay, so and you guys please in the chat share this. Please share it because we're trying to
Yeah.
figure out how to share. Have you figured out Ariel yet? How to share it
Yeah,
on
you
here?
know what? I'm on my phone right now doing it from
Oh,
my
perfect.
phone.
Oh, and you know what, Ariel? Your screen went black, just so you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably because I'm trying to share from my phone.
Oh,
Oh,
got you. Okay, so
Oh Lord. We're trying to do our best.
wow.
This is our first time, guys.
Okay, you know what?
I'll be back in 1 second. I'm
Well, Mary,
posting
you know
it
what?
now.
I'm
Look at
sharing
this.
it right now, and I will
yeah.
share. I'm sharing it, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna do it now. Join us, and then
There
I'm
I
gonna.
go. I'm back.
Did you find it? Did you?
Am,
Yeah. Did
am
you
I
find
back?
it? Yeah,
Okay.
you back in full effect. Okay.
Full
So
effect.
okay, we're gonna continue. Let's see here. Before we do, let me go ahead and share this because we're gonna keep trying to figure out how to share. So I'm gonna say join us
Yeah.
now, and then I'm gonna share it on my business, and then
I
you
see it
can
on
go.
your business.
Oh, good. So you shared it to my personal page.
I see it
Um.
on your business page.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, so were you able to share it on your end,
I was
Ariel?
able to share it too.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, so let me now see here how I'm gonna do this because I'm trying to share it to my. Okay, here we go. So I'll
Boy,
share it
I
on
can
my
share it, but I
own.
don't see it.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's see. I know it's just so hard when you're using um these I don't. Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Now I'm cooking with gas, so I can share this now. Hold on. On my news feed, and then I can also share it on my story. And I'll tag you, ladies. Christine, did you figure it out, Christine? Because I'm gonna tag you really quick.
I actually linked the thingy to my Facebook page.
Oh, okay, good,
Yeah.
good.
And
Okay,
can I am live with you guys at the same time on Facebook, but
oh,
but I have a lag. Like it's kind of like behind a little bit.
yeah,
I have a
that's
lag too on my
You
end.
do?
really
Okay.
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 So so as long as you guys maybe you guys go live on your own page, and then we'll make it work. Like you're live on your own page too, right,
Yeah.
Ariel?
I'm not.
Ariel, we have people asking what's in that red cup, child.
Yes.
Hot
cup,
cocoa.
the water.
Cocoa. Y'all see the chocolate?
We got. I hope you guys have your cups too.
Yeah.
And getting you some nice. Hey, Helen. Hey, Helen. Sorry, my sister came out. And she was my biggest cheerleader. So,
Okay.
hey, Helen, we see you, Helen.
We
Okay,
see
so
you.
what I'll do, we gonna get. I'm just gonna go live on my personal page because I don't know how to, figure this out. So I'm gonna just tell people we're having a Christmas party. Okay, hey guys, we're having a Christmas party right now. So join us, and then let me. So join us now. Let me figure this out. Hold on, and then you can share it. Okay, so good. We're good to go. I think we're good. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue with this trivia. Okay. Helen said I am live. Okay, good. So Christmas party time trivia. Next question. Okay. So far, we got Ariel with 1 point. You guys are welcome to also join in the chat with us, okay? So please join in. The next question for our trivia is, what did the here we go. What did the other reindeer not let Rudolph do because of his shiny red nose? And you guys come on in too. You could join in the chat. Whoever goes
guide the sleigh.
Let's see. Nope.
Play with the kids. Play with the kids.
1 point down for my sister's recipe. Christine,
you didn't say you were deducting points.
Okay, I didn't say that, but now we're gonna have to deduct points. Now here we go. We got somebody in the chat. Yes, Geraldine. Joining any reindeer game. Okay. But you can't play in any game. Go on, Kyle. Woo! Kyle actually had it right. Okay, Marina. Oh, hey, girl. Yeah, so we have people in the chat getting it right, y'all. Come on.
Yeah, we can't see the chat.
I was gonna cheat. So I'm glad the others took the lead because I was gonna cheat. I was gonna Google.
No, you're not gonna Google. We are a woman of integrity. We are a woman of God on this. So okay, we're being told here we have people in the chat area that says we need to deduct points. So
now, but why would my first one be deducted?
Wrong.
Why would my first one be deducted before I knew we would be deducting?
Okay, we're gonna start the next. We're gonna start going forward. We're gonna deduct points. So
we got some haters in the chat.
Yes. Okay. You know who said that in the chat? Jay. Of course.
Oh, of course, Jay. After all the gifts I sent you, we sent you.
I'm telling you, Jay. She ain't no good.
Look at that.
Okay. So we're gonna go to the next question because this is about our Lord. Because we know at the end of the day that's what Christmas is about. Okay, so I had to throw some of our Savior up in these questions. Okay, so where was baby Jesus born? And we got a lot of.
We know that.
Bethlehem.
Okay, yes. You busy saying you know that. You like her.
I know. I was like, is she cheering for me?
Yeah, you see, Christine, now she done got a point on you.
I was just about to say it, and then she's like, okay, Bethlehem. I'm like, okay.
Vania, you said in a manger, child. You were right, too. He wasn't a manger.
He wasn't born in a manger.
but it was in Bethlehem. So, okay, so let's go ahead now. Okay, so Ariel got 2 points. Christine, you have none. So we're going to let everybody in the chat support Christine right now. Please, you guys, get all your fingers on the keys because we're about to go to the next question, okay? And this one we should all know because this is one of my favorite places to go. Okay, from the movie Miracle on 34th Street. It's based on a real life.
Macy's.
Ariel, you got to let us finish the question. Okay.
There was a delay. I heard it done. It was completed on my end.
And Vania, of course, I told you she's competitive. Talk about we weren't specific. Girl, we were specific.
Vania lost a point.
Okay, so y'all, okay, now Ariel, I'm gonna give you that, but next time you need to let us finish the question, okay?
Yeah.
So, and I hope you guys out there have your snacks. Okay, I got my snacks.
Let's just say Usse gave me a hint saying it's her favorite place, so I think she should be deducted a point.
I used to work for Macy's.
She should be deducted a point.
I know. See, that's why I'm not doing points because I know me. So, okay, so I got my Christmas snacks. I hope you guys everybody got these little tin of butter cookies. I feel like that's a Christmas. So I tried to find a little Christmas, and I got my Christmas tree, guys. I was trying to figure out a way to hang it up, but it wasn't corroborated. So I just had to show that, so I felt special. Okay, and Ariel got her snowman back there. So just letting you guys know, we're really in the Christmas spirit. So I hope you guys have your places decorated nice. I wish we could see. And I think there's a way though for StreamYard where I can invite other people. So if maybe at some point if people want to come on, they can. So okay, so we'll keep going here. So the next question. Okay. This is a good one for Ariel because she's a Hollywood actress. Okay. So Christine, everybody in the chat is gonna help you. Everybody's helping you, Christine.
Okay. I'm gonna sit this one down.
So in Home Alone, where are the McAllisters? Oh, hey, we got people joining here. Let me say hi. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to multitask.
She's trying to make us forget the question, Christine.
Yes.
Okay. You guys, if you want to join in a holiday party, go to my business page, okay? Because that's where you'll see Ariel and Christine, and we're having a good time. So, okay. But I'm just on here because people, of course, will go to my personal page. But, okay, so in Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave Kevin behind?
Paris. Paris.
Oh, Christine, Ariel is whooping you, child. 4-0. And nobody in the chat helped you either. Where are the people in the chat? Y'all not got quiet. You guys are helping Christine. Okay. We're gonna do a few more. You guys join us. Hey, Cordia. Hey, Drea. Hey, we got a lot of people jumping in. Hey, Boo, I see my hubby. Hey, all the way. Hey, I see you. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay, so next one. This is a good one. Christine, you got to know this one.
Okay.
So what words follow Silent Night in the song?
Holy Night.
Holy Night.
There must be a delay. Yeah, you're right, Jay. I forgot. She does only have 3 points. We did say we were going to deduct one, didn't we, from you, Ariel?
No, we said after. After y'all made the announcement of the deducting.
Yeah.
Don't try to cheat. We're in the holiday spirit, Jay. There is no need to be hating.
Yes. Vania helped you, but of course there must be a delay. Yeah,
I said Holy Night, but I think I'm getting delayed. Honestly.
Yeah. Okay. I think there may be. So we'll go ahead and mute Ariel for the next one. So you can so we're gonna do a few more, then we'll transition to just the year review and us talking about life and enjoy and involving this chat. So so let me find a good one on here. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, this should be a good one for you, Christine and Ariel. Okay, so and for everybody in the chat. So maybe I'll write the question in it. Oh no, I was trying to think of a way to get the chat so they can respond to the Ariel. But okay, so how do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish?
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
I was typing. I was actually going to type my answer because I don't trust this audio.
Ariel, Helen said you need to sit out for a while. That's
okay. I'll give y'all time to catch up.
Yes. Okay. We're gonna give some time. We're gonna give you a point, Christine, just for looking beautiful tonight. Because I'm loving the hair and the makeup. But your Ariel's still ahead of you now.
I'm gonna figure out this sharing my live.
There's
you guys
going on here.
Tata had it right, and so did Vania. Here we go. Okay. So this one may be harder. This one may be harder for. Well, no. Let me find a hard one.
No, I'm gonna be sitting out.
This is a good one. I got a good one. Okay. So, hi guys again. I am on my business page having a Christmas party with my girls. Join us at Push Strategist. Make sure you jump on so you can be part of the fun we're having here. Okay, so this one is good. It's gonna take some mathematicians, so I hope we have some in the chat. Okay. So this question is, and you guys join us too as well. How many gifts in total were given on the 12 days of Christmas song?
Oh.
Come on now, bust up those phones. Ariel, we lost you now. Where'd you go?
Because I said I was going to give y'all a chance to.
You're right. Okay. On the 12th day of Christmas song, how many gifts were given? Because, on the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. And then it go down. But in total, how many gifts? Anybody in the chat? Anybody Anybody
I don't know.
in the chat?
Google,
Look,
Google
now y'all
says
want my help, huh?
364.
Okay,
364.
we're gonna give you that, Christine. Yeah. Now, anybody who was on the pep rally with me know about my pom poms. Yeah, Christine.
But,
Woo! You
but I
got one.
cheated.
Yes, Kyle. Christine got a point, y'all. We are so happy. It was
Guys,
364, and that's okay if you had to use some reinforcement,
I,
Christine.
I had to go to Google.
So we'll do one more, or let's do two more. Two more. So okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll do two more here. So this is a good one. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, let's see. Cancel. Okay. So what popular Christmas song was actually written for Thanksgiving?
Huh.
Hell, what popular song was actually written for Thanksgiving? Christmas song.
Okay. Give us a second.
Mm-hmm.
The one horse open sleigh?
No, no, and try again, Christine. Anybody in the
I
chat
can't hear
can
us
help you?
anymore.
You can
Jingle
hear
bells? Jingle bells?
Jingle bells. Yay! Yep, it was Jingle Bells. Helen, we're past that question with how many gifts. Jingle Bells, you guys. That was actually a learning for me that Jingle Bells was actually written for Thanksgiving. Okay, so
I had no
Christine,
idea.
you got three. Ariel got fives. Okay, so we're
I
gonna do.
can't I can't hear you anymore.
Oh, you can hear me.
Huh?
Can you hear
It's
me,
like
Christine? Can
I
anybody hear
can
maybe I
hear
me?
should leave and
you.
come back in.
Yeah,
I can
yeah. Let me. Yeah,
Oh.
let me. You hear now? Okay, good,
Mhm.
good, good.
Okay. Okay, good.
Okay, so this is the last one for the trivia. Okay, so everybody, I hope everybody has watched this movie. So in the movie Elf, how does Buddy get to the North Pole?
I have no idea.
Make a good guess.
Movie.
Okay.
Jungle Bell. Oh
I
yeah,
don't remember.
you don't remember? Oh my goodness, we stumped Ariel. Oh my! Anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat? How, in the movie Elf, how does Buddy get to the North Pole? It's quiet in the chat too. I guess nobody. I guess nobody knows it either.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll give you guys the answer.
I think
Aaron, you not Google, okay?
he crawls into Santa's sack. Was
You
that?
know what? And you lose for cheating. Oh goodness! Wow, that was fun. Oh my gosh, I'm having
Yes.
such a fun time.
I
Yeah!
agree.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are enjoying too. So next, I want to transition just to talk a little bit about 2020. All of us. Well, thank you guys all. I should say for participating in the trivia. That was a lot of fun, right? So
Yeah.
I want to, just transition. And Helen crawled in Santa's bag at the orphanage. Helen,
She definitely Googled that.
Helen. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. But what was I gonna say? Okay, so I want to transition a little bit to talk about 2020 because, as we all know, this has been a year, and so many people have felt, and have had just a lot of tough times. And so I want to, uplift us a little bit and talk about some of the good things that we've encountered this year. Even those of you in the chat, I know it's not easy to get over everything that some people have encountered personally. There's been a lot of loss and so forth. But I want to, the reason we have our podcast, at least from what I have loved about My Sister's Recipe and Unearthed, is you guys always seem to find a way to bring life and hope, even in a time where it's tough. So I want to talk about 2020 for you ladies. I know you guys both launched this year, and so did I. What was that like? What can you say just about this year in overall? So I wanna hear that from you, both of you guys. So I don't know who wants to go first. Maybe the winner of the trivia will go first.
Yes, please.
Is that me?
That is you.
Oh.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yes, please.
I didn't hear congratulations, so I was.
Uh, Christine, she said you got
I'm
to
just-
give her some props, girl.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Thank you, Christine. Though.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
2020 has been definitely a busy year for the entire world, not just the
Yeah.
country. But
Yeah.
I would love to say that just because it was a busy year doesn't mean that it was an unsuccessful year. Like this was
Mhm.
a year that God uncovered a lot of things
Yeah.
Mhm.
personally and within our nation, but also within the world.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys were staying in tune with what he was speaking, what he was showing us, to make sure that
Yeah.
you caught on to the things that you needed to catch on to in this season and activate it so you can
Yeah.
go into the new things. Because,
Mhm.
we have to be like the sons of Issachar. We have to know the signs and the times, and we have to be ready. And was what I wanted to make sure that I stayed in tune with
Yeah.
throughout the
Yeah.
entire year.
Yeah.
So on the level of the podcast, our podcast launched. My
Yeah.
co-host and I, we
When
started
was
talking
that?
about it prior
What
to the
month?
quarantine,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but we didn't launch until April. And it was
April.
something new. We knew nothing about it, but
Mhm.
thankfully, my co-host husband, he's a multi-platinum producer. So he
Awesome.
was able to catch on very fast. We were blessed
Mhm.
that he had a lot of equipment that we could
Yeah.
use, and even the equipment that I had to invest in, he just had that knowledge. So we
Yeah.
had a
Wow.
lot of people that we could tap into
Mhm.
around us for as guests, but also as
Mhm.
knowledge bases for us to start
Mhm.
our podcast.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was a blessing. But keywords tap into like the surrounding. So we
Yeah.
Yeah.
were making sure to keep our eyes and ears open to know what was
Mhm.
around us, because we understood that everything we needed, God had already given us. So we
Yeah.
can use this year to say as an excuse to say why we didn't do something. We knew
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
God called us to do something new in
Yeah.
2020, no matter
Mhm.
what the world told us 2020 was bringing. So we
Mhm.
still created something new, and that was my sister's recipe. And of course, we have a
Mhm.
long way to go. We are ever growing, but
Yeah.
we're definitely excited for where we are right now, because we believe that we're exactly where we need to be to get to where we're going. And
Mhm.
then on my personal life side, I'm just ecstatic because, within this year, I made the commitment to myself to continue to eat right, stay
Yes.
active and healthy. I've been
Yes.
consistent in that. God was able to
Yes. That's a
highlight.
challenge. Oh my
Yeah, he was
goodness.
able to
Put my
highlight a
these
workout
bells.
program that I
Yay.
could follow. Yeah,
Yes.
he was able to
Yes.
highlight to me at the top of the year a workout program that I could
Yes.
follow in January. And I made the
Mhm.
commitment to walk in that. So when everything transitioned, and I live in Los Angeles, so when it closed down, everything
Yes.
shut down. We
Yeah.
were like one of the first cities to actually,
Shut down.
implement the curfews and
Mhm.
close
Mhm.
down businesses and quarantine. So we had a huge adjustment, but I was
Yeah.
able to adjust smoothly because
Mhm.
of the things that I said yes to and the habits that I began to begin at the top of the year based on the Lord's direction. So I was
Mhm.
very thankful for that. And then personally, because I started the podcast, I'm an actress in LA. There were a few
Yay.
business decisions that I wanted to get into this year, including developing more of my voiceover work. So
Mhm.
because I had to invest in the same equipment that I would be using for voiceover for the podcast,
Ooh.
I then
Mhm.
started to utilize the things that God
Yeah.
had already
Awesome.
given me
That is
and
Look
good.
at
create a
that.
new source of income, and also
Yes.
sharpen a new tool that was already in my
Mhm.
tool belt.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I
I
love
just
that.
I really focused on using
Mhm.
what God had
I
Yeah.
already
love
given
it.
me. I
Yep.
wasn't
Yeah.
looking for the external resources like I had in previous years. Like I was,
Yeah.
like God continued to impress on me. You lack nothing, no matter what the world
Yes.
says. You still
Yeah.
lack nothing, and I
Yeah.
want everybody to understand that there's nothing
Yeah.
that they lack. If you are here, God gave you what you need to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're doing something today, God gave you what you need, because He will never allow you to show up to a fight unprepared.
I love it.
So
Oh, that's good, Ariel. That let me tell you, and that it's the truth.
Yes.
Like as much as it has been a tough year, man, the blessings that have flowed. And I'll just have to add on Ariel. She's being very modest. I mean,
ah,
she's also on top of her having her podcast. She is an actress, does voiceovers. She,
Wow.
I mean, I'm just gonna have to shout out Ariel. She
ah,
did a movie this year that's coming out in February. She was
Wow.
on Uber ads, Walmart. I
Wow.
mean, goodness, the list, I can't even keep up. I was so proud of her because in the midst of this storm, she didn't let that hold her back. And we want that for everybody.
I
Like,
love that.
I mean, there's people that have really went through so much, but I'll
Yeah.
tell you, there's something about persevering through the trials that we've all seen happening around us and saying, you know
Yeah.
what? I'm still gonna press through and get what God has for me in
Yeah.
2020. I'm not leaving this year. We still got 12 days left. Okay.
Hello.
I'm not leaving this year until I get what I'm supposed to have. Whether that's just your peace of mind
Yeah.
or you're knowing that there's something that's going to really be huge for you and being confident and holding on to that. I mean, there's so much. So I'm just so proud of all you and Candace have done with the podcast and what you've
Yeah.
done for yourself and your goals. Like you wrote it down and you made it plain. And I love that you highlighted as well. You used what was already around us. Sometimes we just forget, like if we listen to that small, still voice of God, many times I'm like, oh, what should I do? And boom, an idea had, and it's already tools and people around me. Look
Yeah.
at
And can I just interject and say, because you had said in the midst of a storm, in the midst of the storm, a lot of people saw 2020 as the storm, but it was within the storm that Peter realized that he had the ability to walk on water.
Yes,
So
yes.
when you are in the midst of those places, you realize the things that God had already equipped you to do, but you never had faith to do, or you never thought that you had the capability to do. But that's because he was tuned in and he finally was able to see you have the ability to walk on water in the midst of what other people consider trouble. So it's just about mindset, vision. And I made sure to align that with what God had called me to do within this year and previous years. And I mean, it keeps that perspective at the forefront of your mind to where you're even more grateful than you were previously. Because it didn't matter how big or how small what the successes happened in this year, it kept me in a place of gratitude.
I'm telling you, being thankful, being grateful and thankful. And wow, I'm just so proud of you, Ariel, and everything you are doing and all the things to come. This is just the beginning.
Just the beginning.
This is the beginning. Yes, yes. And Christina, I want you to share a little bit with the world. Tell us what's going on with Unearth, because I know a lot of goodies. So don't you be modest, because I will call it out. Okay.
Yes.
First of all, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. People in the chat, come on.
If you guys, low.
We have some people in the chat. I'm gonna let them, join us. Okay,
it's a little low, your sound.
All those people who said yes in the chat, I'm gonna send you the link to join on the screen with us in a little bit, so you can share your 2020. Okay, so let me go ahead and I can do it on Messenger. Cool. Okay, go ahead, Christine. I want you to share. I'm gonna be sending this to those in the chat while you're sharing. So please tell us.
Can you share it to my podcast page? I say so I can share it on there.
Yeah. Oh, share the link, right? Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me send it to you guys to see. Sometimes it doesn't come up, Ariel. That's why I wasn't tagging you for some reason. My sisters, it doesn't come up on there sometimes. Okay, it only comes up with your personal page. Like, it's weird. I don't know if Facebook does this to me sometimes. I'll send you the link to Christine if you want to invite anybody to actually join on the screen with us. I think we can have up to 20, but I want them to share how their 2020 was too. So let me send it to you, Christine, too, as well.
Okay.
And then I want to hear all about your year. Sorry, I cut you off, Christine.
No, it's okay.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay. That's fine. Okay. I'm actually waiting for your link, and we'll move. I'm patient.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to text it to you, Christine, because I don't know why you're not coming up now. You see, this thing is so annoying.
That's okay.
Okay, go ahead, Christine. You go ahead.
Okay.
Share a little bit. Give us a word.
What are we talking about? 2020, yeah? Okay, 2020. Yeah. You know what? I don't know if I'm okay. Having been through a lot, in the past, 2020 reminded me that nothing surprises God, really. There's no circumstances or anything new that comes that is of a surprise to God. And I realized at the very beginning that God was up to something. Yeah. He never, how do you say it? He never he doesn't use all situations. All situations are used, whether it was meant for evil, God turns around for our good. Yeah.
Yes.
Give me 1 second. Someone here. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Yeah. Go ahead, Christine. In the meantime, I sent the link to as well to other people. Joy. Oh, I like Christine's tree in the back. I didn't see that
Yes,
earlier.
it's pretty.
Yeah, join in. I know Tiffany have shared 2020. I'm going to share a little bit of the chat, and I sent some of you guys the link. 2020, Tiffany shared. Has been a year. Like woo is what she said, but nevertheless, my faith does not waver. Big things are coming for me in 2021, and in the people's closet, people closest to me. Yes, that is so true. I'm just
Amen.
it's really about having faith. Oh, I'm able to. You guys, oh, Tiffany, I was able to share your I didn't realize I could do that. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see
Oh,
that.
Tiffany,
That's
I love
awesome
that
because that's
picture.
helpful.
Yeah, so I'll make sure I share on here as people put their comments too as well. But it's all about having faith, and really persevering. I launched in June of this year, and I'll tell you, it has definitely been a blessed year. And towards the end of the year, there's been a lot going on that I would have not expected. But I will tell you this that and you have your moments where you want to doubt or say is this what I'm supposed to you just have your moments that try to shake you, but just always hold on to that faith. And that's really what I've been doing, and just believing, like Tiffany said, 2021, I'm not even 2020, the rest of these 12 days, child, I'm getting everything. Okay,
Hello.
every like Colleen says, I don't know if she's on, but I want my entrees. I want my appetizers. I want the full course meal, Lord.
I want to
And
be able to lick the plate
yeah,
clean.
yes.
Okay.
Okay. I like that little sunshine coming in there, Ariel, on your and from your window. I love it.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry for that
Okay.
interruption.
I want the homie. Oh, you're back. Okay,
Right.
Christine.
I
Oh, you
can't
good?
hear
You
her that
good?
well.
Okay. Okay. Pull up your mic a little bit because we
Can you
can
hear me?
hear you. Yep. Okay. We can hear you now.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
2020. Guys,
2020.
what was I saying? God, there's nothing that surprises God, yeah?
Yeah. Mhm.
So I think the worst things we can do for ourselves is resist what God is doing.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
allows us to walk through seasons for a reason.
Yeah.
He,
Yeah.
he never abandons us at
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
Yeah.
So so I'm gonna take it back, like the kind of seasons I've walked through, kind of just
Mhm.
to explain to you why I know that he just doesn't abandon us and he doesn't
Yeah.
nothing surprises him. Like I've been
Mhm.
through homelessness, yeah. Me and my
Wow.
kids
Wow.
were homeless. And I
Mm.
mean what's happening in 2020 reminds me, of the valleys and the tough times that people have been
Mm.
and just being through
Yeah.
homelessness and seeing what God did in that
Mm.
season. I
Mm.
tell you what, if
Mm.
if it meant being where I am right now, I'll do it all over again. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Wow.
you lose some things. Who cares? Yeah.
Yeah.
Material
Yeah.
things come and go. If God
Mm.
gives you life, that is the most important thing that you
I'm
should
telling
cherish.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling
I've been through all that. I've been through like, losing your home,
you.
all the
Mm.
other stuff. So I have and all these were just preparation seasons where God is telling you,
Yeah.
you know what, I want you to have the best in life, but I never
Yeah.
want your best in life to be invested in material. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, girl.
I know
I'm
you
like
want
that.
all that. I know you want all that. I'm
Mm.
gonna give it to you. So
Mm.
coming from like being homeless, earning like
Mm.
$7 an hour, and then you seeing God turn your life all of a sudden to have
Mm.
like oh my goodness, more money than you could ever
Yes.
bargain for. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
Yes.
it takes surrender. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's
I
really
and
it.
I feel like in 2020, God was asking for surrender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we just take life for so granted. Like we think we've made
Mm.
it where we are.
Yep. Yep.
And in
Yep.
fact, we really are so like helpless most of the time. Like
Mm.
without God, we cannot accomplish so much. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I
Yes.
I
Oh.
I say to all those people struggling in 2020 is
Mm.
surrender. Surrender.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's such a good way to sum it up. Yes.
yeah, if it
Mm.
means you have to lose your home, surrender. If it means you have to lose your car, surrender. I'm telling you all that not because I have never been through it. I have been through it.
Mm.
And can I
Mm.
tell you, every time I have lost
Mm.
something or allowed God to take
Mm.
it away from me, He has
Mm.
replaced it like tenfold.
Mm. Mm.
Like
Yeah.
so much more than I could ever even have dreamt or imagined.
Mm,
But there's
mm,
a lesson to be learned in those
Yeah.
seasons when you're
yeah, yeah,
so like
mm,
it's just you and God, yeah. Sometimes
yeah,
when
yeah,
and I call those seasons the preparation seasons where God wants you to
yeah,
Himself, where
yeah,
he wants you to just with no distractions
yeah,
whatsoever. And I realize that sometimes when God wants you to Himself,
yeah,
He will minimize all resources.
yeah,
Oh my
mm,
goodness. All those people who could have helped you at one point, all of a
yeah,
sudden they can't help you. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
he can diminish the resources so that
Mm.
your only resource is God.
Yeah. Oh, so
Amen.
interesting.
Yeah,
Oh, look, y'all, everybody knows like this is my business and
yeah,
God is my CEO. So
yes,
I'm gonna tell you when it comes to, you know, politically correct or not, my faith is what has me going. So
yeah,
it may be this may seem like church, but look, if we got to bring it this way, we got to bring it this way because at the end of the day, He's who sustains us. And I can't tell you guys this last week alone has
yeah,
allowed me to realize nothing's important, but just the grace of God is just
yeah,
so. It's I'm just so thankful and. Many times we just don't know what people are going through because you don't look
yeah.
like what you're going through. Thank goodness for His grace. But I tell you, He's
I'm
faithful.
telling you.
He's for all those on. If you're in a place where you just feel like you're the only one going through it, that's a lie from the pits of hell. A
Yes,
lot of times, the enemy always wants to make you feel like you're the only one going through, but you're not. And know that we're
Yeah.
all in here. We went through things this year,
yes,
but we said we're not going to allow that to keep us in a place of bondage or in this pity place. We're going to say no. We're going to take the good things and we're going to
mhm,
ask God to bless them, and He has. Christine didn't mention she's launching a really huge project. It is health. It's in the healthcare industry, and it's she. Look, this girl. She is a legal queen. She knows legal policies and procedures,
I love
and
it.
she's launching this really big initiatives that's going to help the healthcare industry in a major way. So all the work that we have been putting in, I'm just so excited to see just what even more to come in 2021. Like
I know, yeah.
it's a blessing. So, oh, hey, Miata, I see you joined in. I sent the link to some people, but they may be scared to get on there. They may be trying to put their little makeup on or something. So,
Oh, okay.
Jay, Vanilla, I sent y'all the link now. Y'all supposed to be jumping on too. But yes, please share with us, you guys, what you've been
Yeah,
through this year and, just what 2020 is been for you. And I love what you said too about surrender. Just really
yeah.
surrendering it all to God,
Yeah.
and
Let it
saying,
go.
hey,
Let it go.
I'm not gonna
Listen,
Yeah.
even try.
yeah, listen.
Give
I'm
it
telling
all.
you, everything makes sense retrospectively. Yeah. Like honestly, I would never be launching an online course if I hadn't said
Yeah,
yes to God for all the like really low places.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 He had me even mentoring, and I'm earning like what
Mm.
so little money, like $20 an hour,
Wow, wow, wow.
and those are really my foundations. And
Mm,
I would be nowhere if I
mm,
hadn't said yes to the other parts.
yeah.
It's like, do not try to like don't try to put God in a box. Like if he didn't show up this way, then he's
Mm,
never gonna show up in your life.
I love
He
that.
needs, yeah,
mm,
he needs to prepare
mm,
you. God
mm.
is a master chess player. Like
Yeah,
he will not invest where he wants a return for his investment, people. Okay.
yeah,
So he has to prepare you before he ushers you into the world. So say
yeah,
yes. Say yes to I said yes to even driving Postmates. I said yes to Uber.
yeah.
Say yes
Hey.
to all. Hi.
Yes, we had a guest that I caught. I was like, "Come on in and tell us how
Yes,
your 2020 was, Miss
yes,
Vanilla." Okay,
Where
I
is
see
she
you.
going? Where
yes.
is she
Where
going?
you stepping out to? Where's your
Uh-huh. It's about 7:34 where you are.
Ooh.
I have my. You talking to me?
We talking to
Yes.
you, Sam, with the mask.
Oh, I have my mask
I'm
right here.
teasing. Oh, good, good, good. So, Vanilla, when you hear what we're talking about, how 2020 has been, tell us.
Yes.
Vanilla is a friend of the podcast, a friend of all of us, and a sister to Ariel, and my sister. Look, you my sister too, child. So,
Woo!
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about how this year has been for you. You know, we would love to hear. We're involving the audience along with us.
Yes, 2020 has actually been a very good year for me.
Yeah.
I am working on launching a new business literally next month. So
Wow.
I've been trying to build
Yes.
She's gonna
that
be on the podcast. She's
for
gonna be on Push
all of
Talk.
2020.
So you can.
Good.
What's the business? What's the business?
Yes,
Give us a sneak peek.
yes, tell us.
Did you freeze or
Oh,
something?
see,
She's like,
okay, well, listen. Actually,
Mhm.
it is a beauty business specializing in
Yeah.
lip gloss and lip products,
Oh,
lip
wow.
products. It's
Yes.
called Sauce Gloss. This is
sauce
actually just a
gloss.
little snippet.
Oh, I like that
I don't know
sauce
if you
gloss.
Oh,
can see that.
I
I
love
like that.
that.
Sauce gloss. Sauce. Okay,
Yes,
now.
and you could be a
Awesome.
sauce
Yeah.
boss
And it's
by wearing it.
Wow.
I like that
yes,
though.
yes. So
Yeah.
it is. Thank you. It's actually a Christian. It's a Christian-based lip gloss, lip beauty
Wow.
business, and the
I love
sauce
it.
SOS
Mhm.
stands for Song of Solomon. So every
Oh, I
color
love
in the
it.
collection
Oh,
is
I
Wow.
love
yeah.
it. People are
Every
asking where they can
Wow.
order, child.
comes
Go ahead,
from
tell me real
Song of
quick.
Solomon.
Yeah.
So this is.
People want to know where they can
Oh,
order.
sorry, my
Okay.
volume is getting. My volume is messing
We
up. It's
can,
hard to hear. What
Oh,
you say?
that we can hear you good. That's me interrupting you. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Where can
Oh
we
no,
order?
it's not you. It's like it's doing something weird.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's the system. That's the
But
platform.
Oh, okay.
Because that happened to me.
Hmm.
Okay. But we can hear
Go ahead.
you.
We can hear
say
you.
it again, Ariel. What'd you say?
I said that's the platform because
Oh,
that
okay.
happened to me.
Mhm. So we're gonna have to give them that feedback. I was
Oh,
Yeah.
it happened to you. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
You know, I'm like, listen.
we can hear you though, Vania. Go ahead. People want to know where they can order. So after you're done, go ahead and tell me so I can throw that in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will be launching this next month. I'm putting the finishing touches on it. I've been getting my website together, and my social media pages and everything. So it's going to be launching in January.
Wow.
I don't want to give the site just yet because I'm still putting up
Yeah.
pictures and stuff. Like I'm not finished with it, but
Yeah.
it will be up like literally within the next, I would say, 3 weeks.
Oh,
And there's
But why don't
launching
you tell
10
them to follow
colors
you,
right now.
Vania?
I'm gonna
Follow
be
your
adding
personal
more.
page.
Oh, say it again.
Yeah,
It cut out.
follow my personal page.
Oh, good. Yeah. What is it? Oh, sorry. I'm interrupted because it was a little
My
delay. Say it
Instagram.
again, Vania.
Okay, you can hear me?
Yep. Mm-hmm. We can hear you.
Okay. That's so funny. My personal Instagram is iambitious_Miss MSS, and then this is for Sauce Gloss. You can follow us as_Gloss on Instagram.
Oh, good. Yeah.
And it'll be launching soon. So I'm just getting
Yeah.
everything
I don't know
ready
why.
to ship out in the next few weeks. So
Yeah, and sorry, I don't know why it's doing that, breaking up. But Vania will be on the podcast, and by then, Vania, it will be launched, so you'll be able to have all the information. But before
Yeah.
then, you can go follow her. I am ambitious, and get in line for this sauce gloss. Okay, we're gonna have the sauce of Solomon.
The salsa. So, and let me just say, because I was one of the original sauce bosses.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I love that.
But
love
it's
that
really,
sauce.
she has some amazing shades. I think it's so important to support small businesses during this
Yeah.
time.
Yes.
Because these are people
I
who are
agree.
trying to change the trajectory of their family, of
Yeah.
their lives, and of their generations to come. So make sure
Yeah.
that you guys keep a watch by following Vania on Instagram. Make sure that you just get ready, save your coins. I know they trying to, do all this on the Christmas season, but save some extra to support small businesses.
Yes. Oh,
And become
look.
a sauce blog.
Yeah.
boss.
She. I know. Could we become? We got people laughing at you, Ariel. Here. Could we become sauce? How can we become a sauce boss? I want to be a boss. Okay. I don't want to be left out.
You heard where the money resides. It's where the sauce resides. Where the sauce
Yes.
resides. Where the sauce
We want to know. Oh, say it again, Vania. I could be a boss. I'm cool enough.
Vania froze.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Now we can froze a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, let me tell you guys a little something about Vania. She taught me how to do, was it brows area when we were at your house? I know how to do brows.
Eyebrows.
And then Ariel had to reteach me. So between those two, if you want to know how I learned how to do this, and then between Vania, Ariel, and Audia Young, they taught me makeup. So thank you, ladies, so she is the true guru of makeup and beauty. And I mean, she's a beauty. Hello, come on now. Where's the gentleman men on the line? She's a true beauty. So we are all about promoting, like Ariel said, small businesses. So make sure you follow her. But most importantly, it will be a blessed business, especially knowing what that stands for. I love it. So congrats, Vania. We're so happy you were able to pop on and share. And if more of you want to get on, please put it in the chat. I'll send you the link and we'll have you jump in and share your 2020 with us. So I think we lost Vania. I don't know if she's still there because she's frozen.
Yeah.
You guys, can you see?
No, it's frozen. So we're going to hang up.
Frozen. We can just hear you. But it could be because there's, the more windows, the more broadband.
Maybe that's it. You know what? They're going to get all my feedback because this here, I don't know what that's about. It's supposed to be, I wonder if it's in my network. I have on my network. Oh, okay. And I've just realized my here, I got to plug in my charger.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so you know what? Pause 1 second. We're going to pause. Let me
commercial break.
Okay, guys, I'll let the other ladies entertain you while
commercial break.
Commercial break, 5 minutes, like
5
minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So what are you guys looking forward to for 2021? Is it, to grow in your personal relationships with Christ, to grow in your personal relationships with friends and family, spouses? Is it to buy something new, start a new business? Why don't you drop some of that in the chat so we can have some chat? Well,
okay, I'm back.
I say ruined it. She came back.
Sorry. Sorry, y'all. These Macs, they die so fast. I charge this thing up all day. But anywho, okay, what was the question though? Please tell me so I can join in.
I was just talking about what people are looking forward to for 2021.
Oh, yes. Okay, so what are we looking for? Let's talk about that a little bit. And then, oh my goodness, time is just flying by. Then we'll start the raffle probably after we still have a few. We'll start the raffle in probably in the next 5 minutes or so, 5 to 10 minutes. So what are we? Oh, thanks, Vania. I didn't see Vania go, but thanks, Vania, for joining us. And like I said, anybody else who wants to jump on, feel free. Let me know. I'll send you the link and you can come in. So we have, so Tiffany wrote in the chat, she's looking to grow with Christ in her career. So yes,
Amen.
In the Minneapolis area, Tiffany will be, well, I don't know if she wants me to share this, so maybe I won't. But she has some stuff coming up. So Tiffany, if you're okay with me sharing, I will. But if not, she has some stuff coming up. And she's awesome, such a supportive friend. So thanks, Tiffany, for being on. And we know that walk with Christ is an ongoing one. We're all trying to grow with him and get, good. She said it's all good. So she's getting her real estate license and she's going to be so you better do it for the vine. Is that what they say? Do it for the vine?
Do it for the vine. That's about 10 years old.
Vine, girl.
The vine is gone.
Yeah. Dude, I'm behind.
They were doing it, did it, and done it.
I'm behind. I'm too busy listening to Daniel Tiger all day. Okay. One time, let me tell you, I was going to put in my post, because, for social media, I was going to put a line from Daniel Tiger. And I said, oh, no. I said, that's going too far now. You need to really let go of the kids' shows. Because, I'm watching that all day with my daughters. But Anywho, like I was saying, okay, you streaming again, child? What you getting on? Okay, I'm gonna mute the other mic. Josh, can you take me to switch your area? I'll switch it.
There's an echo going on.
Yeah, you know what? I had a mute Ariel because she went ahead and added another stream trying to disrupt us.
Oh. We see two Ariels now.
Ariel, should I keep? Which stream do you want?
The computer.
Okay, so I'm gonna remove this one. You know, she's trying to be disruptive right here. You're gonna get muted next time, Ariel. So we were talking about what are we looking forward to 2021. So I'll let you share, Miss Christine, because you gave us a word earlier. 2021. What are you looking forward to? Is what Ariel had mentioned.
I think I'm looking forward to like disruption. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I am not comfortable when things are just like status quo for too long.
Mm-hmm.
I see God doing some disruptions in my life, and I'm looking
Mm-hmm.
forward to disruptions in the healthcare industry as
Mm-hmm.
well. That is where I earn my money.
Yeah.
So I'm looking
Good
forward.
disruptions. Make sure because you
Yeah,
want to use the
good.
words.
Yeah.
Words are
Let's
powerful.
clarify that. It's
Mm-hmm.
good market disruption. Yeah.
Yes,
So,
yes, yes.
so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing what God does when you walk on water.
Yes. Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that.
So
Ariel, you know what? I think I muted you. My bad. There we go.
You're
yeah.
trying to sabotage me.
I thought she was just nodding her head.
No.
And she was just
I muted her from her other one. There we go. Okay, that's better.
Bravo.
Oh, I forgot to mention both of you ladies on the West Coast too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm in Orange County. I am in Orange County. Yeah.
Oh, you're not far from each other.
No.
Yeah.
But you guys are in the heart of Corona, so we're gonna stay away for a little bit. Yeah.
We are.
Look,
You guys are like ground zero over there.
Lord. Well, I'm in Minnesota, and it definitely is ground zero here too.
Really?
In the Midwest, it's a lot going on here. Oh, trust me.
God. So Ariel, we're gonna hook up when things
Yes.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because of neck of the woods.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. So that's all I'm looking forward to. Like just like walking with God and seeing what He has. Yeah.
Wow, I'll tell you, I would say for 2021, I'm looking for, oh goodness, I have a long list, but at the end of the day, I'm looking to just walk with God. Like,
Yes.
I want Him to really lead me. I want to walk with Him. I want my children and my family to walk with Him.
Yes.
I just want to see myself grow in what He called me to even more. I'm looking forward to seeing some. I think really big ideas, and that's the way I keep going. So I have these big ideas for Push, and I'm just like, God, it looks impossible right now, but nothing's impossible for you. So I really feel like me growing and walking with Him and everything. Like I'm a person with my big ideas. Sometimes I go ahead and I have to be like, oh, I said, hold up, let's go back, let's pray about this first, But I'll tell you, I really want to walk with God with everything. You know how Moses was God's friend. I want to be a friend of God. Like where he could tell me things, even those things that may not be what I want to hear, but we have that relationship, and I know He's been wanting to tell all of us that, but it's like, are you mature enough? Are you ready? And I feel like I'm getting to that place where I really want more of God in that way. So I'm excited for that. And I'm just excited to see the manifestation for my friends, my family. I just want to see things come together. Every year it's like, oh, the manifestation. But this year, it's like after you go through, then it's at the light at the end of the tunnel. This year will be the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm declaring and decreeing in the name of Jesus for every person, because it's just time if you want it, and that's the thing. I know me and Ariel talk about this a lot. It's all if you want it. you know, it's there's things waiting there for you, but if you're not ready to receive it, if you don't have the mindset, if you're speaking negative words, if you're not coming, coming into agreement with that goodness that God has for you, then you may have another 2020, and that ain't gonna be me. That's not my portion, or none of these ladies, or none of us, hopefully on this chat and in this live. But it's all about what you want, so make sure that you speak it, you put forth the effort, and you, number one, put God first, and anything's impossible. So that's my 2021 goals, and I'm excited to see everything come to pass. So
And it will. And
yeah.
it will.
I love
Ariel?
2021. It's about being where God is. Like, I feel like that's the safest place for me to be. And sometimes, especially in the industry that I'm in, sometimes we're always trying to think of the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. And like this year, with things like slowing down, it was so peaceful for me because I didn't feel like I had to always think about the next thing. It was like it's just like you can be if you need to be. Like for the healthiest part of you, you can just be. So I want to remain in that place of, being where God is. Like I want to be present. I want to be, and of course I want things to manifest in my life. And I know that they're only going to do that with me being obedient and being a good steward over what He's given me so far. So I want the seeds that I have planted or God has in me. I want to see the I want to harvest this season, because it said that the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. So I want to be laboring in the area that God called me to be. Not with my hands in every single place. That's exhausting.
Yeah, done with that.
You just focus on something else. Is out there begging for water, begging for maintenance. So I said, be where you're supposed to be. And sometimes that place where you're supposed to be is a place of just you and God, and you don't need to have a crowd around. You don't need to be talking on the phone with everybody at every point of the day. You just need to know God has you, and that's been working for me thus far. And I just want to sharpen those areas of my life personally. So I can see the manifestation of the things I really desire, because they're aligned with what God has for me. So
yes.
I love that.
a lot of big things for 2021, because I've seen a lot of people in my personal life that are a lot of my church family. I've seen, people buying homes.
Yes.
I've seen people become millionaires in this season. I've seen people, have children. People get this season. So I know that there's nothing impossible for God.
Yeah.
And I'm that. So it sharpens, because it's about your environment too. If you're not seeing your environment, how do you know there's a harvest if you're not seeing no harvest blooming?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That is so true.
Yeah, I had to see those things. I had to be around those things, and I had to realize that God was reshaping what I was around for many years. I can know that He is possible. Like these things are possible, and nothing is impossible with Him. So I just continue to keep my eyes open. I continue to keep my ears open, so I can be where He is, and use that to show me where I need to be.
I love that.
Yeah.
That reminds me of, like, it's so easy for us to absorb into the environments that we are in. I think it's like what you just said, Ariel, is just really separating from what's going on here on earth, because our kingdom is of heaven, and there has to be a separation of the kingdom of God from the world. Like the kingdom of God should be prospering in any situation.
We're not settling for less.
Exactly. So I think it's so important, and I always tell my friends this, like, yes, you're struggling, but do not center into the fact that you're struggling, because the same way you're struggling right now, people are making billions of dollars. If you just succumb to your environment, oh my goodness, you don't let your environment define you. That's
Oh, that's so good. So it takes one moment. Oh, sorry, Ari. I know you were gonna say something. I was just gonna say it takes one moment for your life to change? Are
Yes.
you ready? You know, like I operate now how I want to see myself, because that moment could be tomorrow. It could be after this party, you know.
Exactly.
Okay.
No, I said that was literally what I was about to say. Like, you have to keep it in front of your mind the
Yeah.
things you have hope for.
Yeah.
Like, that's what faith is. If you don't have no hope, how can you have evidence of the things that are unseen? Like, you have to have it at the, like, on this past week of my episode of my podcast, my co-host, she asked me that. She said, because I lost a large amount of weight when I was in my senior year of college. And she said, "Girl, that's a bit hard to do that, you know, when you were in college." And I said, "Yeah, but I had at the forefront of my mind, I had hope to see myself as." God had given me that vision of who I was. And it wasn't where I was at that time. I knew that He gave me the vision of who I was. It wasn't where I was at that time. So I had to keep that. And around the track, every time I did an exercise, I was too tired to complete. I had to keep the vision of what I hope to be, what I hope to be in my life at the forefront. So God can continue to build upon that vision. Because that wasn't me just losing weight, but it was the launching pad for where I needed to be to get the things.
I love it. I'll tell you, Abraham was told his descendants would be as numerous as the stars in the sky. He would probably like say, "Well, Lord, now how that gonna look like?" You know, and I know we hear all the time, but like I try to make my faith, like I thank God for the gift of faith, because it's God, it's not me. Because many times I'll be like, "Lord, look," but it's the gift of faith, because I'll see things. I'm like, it's just not impossible for me to get it. It's just when my timing is, and making sure that I keep my eyes and ears focused and set on things of God, because so many things come our way that want to distract us. Let us declare and decree right now that 2021, we will not be distracted, you guys. Everybody put that in the chat. Hashtag 2020, no distraction. Put hashtag no distractions. We will not be distracted 2021, because that's the one thing that the enemy tries to throw that throws us off. And I love what Ariel said too about she knew what she wanted. And I remember those days, because look, me and Ariel go way back, child. We used to be wanting to go to McDonald's and get that double cheeseburger with the and then we would have our Marie Callender's meals with our two with those sweet rolls. Man, we used to be out there acting like we're gonna catch up later. So thank goodness for my dedication. And Miata, I know you see me popping these chips, and I've been on but no, but you know, we're celebrating because we're just so thankful, you know. And I'll just say, we have to just declare, guys, we will not be distracted. We will focus. We will have our minds set on what it is to come, and we will look at our wealth is numerous as the stars in the sky. That God says we can have it all. Everything, every desire of yours you can. If it's as numerous as the stars in the sky, you can have it. It's just about believing it and pushing forth and really holding on to that. And I'll tell you, it's not impossible for anybody. I'm so excited to have a young woman coming on the podcast. Yes, no distractions, EJ. I have a young woman that's going to be, her episode's going to be on the podcast for the last episode of the year. And she just blessed me. She has like 1 million followers. Her business, she's went over 6 figures now. Wow. And when she started, what I love about her story is that she, it was tough. She was looking like, this is impossible. Like, what, you know, so many things she said. She was like, I don't know if I could do this. And she was told she's so gifted at marketing and so forth. And she was told by her job before she got let go, and you'll hear more on the podcast, that you're not good at this marketing. You'll never be, you know, she was told all these things. Wow. And she said it's only her faith. She started to declare, she started to believe, and she said, I'm going to do this. She had many moments where she could have stopped. And in one, I think she said in 1 month, she went up to 100,000 followers in a month. Wow. And then things started happening. She had roadblocks, but she kept pushing. And Ariel, somebody says, keep striving. We miss you in NYC, Keith Myers. Yes. So I'm saying this all to say, her story will be such a blessing. Yes, divine connections, Miata, and appointments in 2021. But I'm saying this all to say she really blessed me. I can't wait for you guys to hear.
I
Her
can't
story is
wait to
so
hear
good.
that.
Yes,
Wow.
you guys, and she talks about what we need as new business owners to
Yeah.
get ourselves to that place. She's like, look, it's not impossible. Like I did it. And she was like, now she crossed that 6-figure threshold. And she's so humble. And she was like, you can do it too. And it's just about her believing. And she said she wrote down those declarations and she would be in the bathroom sometime crying. You guys know when we were at the at work, you know, even now you like, oh, I don't know why I'm here, or you know, I'm going through this, and you're crying. But she kept her declarations and or her decrees, and she kept saying it to herself: "You will be this, you will be this." And before you know it, now she's finally reaping that. You know, so her business is Voice of Hair. She has a hair business, so definitely check her out. But Brandolyn will be on the podcast at the end of the last Thursday of the year. So I want you guys to check it out. And I've just been so blessed by you guys. This has been so much fun. I so needed this.
Yeah.
But I don't want it to end, but oh my gosh, we're getting to the end of it.
Can we talk about like how to overcome those limits?
Yes, go ahead. Let's go ahead. We'll end up with that. And then I got my raffle. I put everybody that's been in the chat. Oh, let me put Keith.
Yeah.
I put Keith in there. Everybody in the chat, I'm adding you to the raffle so you can win. But let's talk about how to overcome, and then we'll do the raffle. So go ahead.
Because it's easy to say, hey, you know, just have faith,
Mhm.
you know?
Mhm.
But it's more than that. I think we have to like shut down some voices and rewrite some scripts that are playing in our head. Like get rid of those limiting beliefs that make you feel like you don't belong in a certain room and believe that you belong there. Yeah. So I think for me, the toughest part that God has been working on is that those imposter syndromes, that make you feel like you don't belong here. But when God approves you, realize that when God approves you, that's the only approval you need.
Yeah.
I love that.
So if it means like writing those affirmations and posting them all over your windows everywhere,
Yeah.
to remind yourself that you belong. You belong.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. Because many times it attacks the best of us.
Yeah.
You'll see something, you'll swipe through on social media. I talk about this all the time, and I've heard this on Ariel's podcast too. And I'm sure, Christine, you mentioned you'll see stuff, and you're like, am I actually gonna really make it?
Yeah.
It's just all these, like you said, imposter speaking in your mind. I love that. You gotta have. Go ahead, Ariel.
And going back to that and your environment to keep friendships, whether that's your spouse, whether that is someone who is a mentor, a coach, a spiritual leader, like you have to keep healthy relationships that you can serve, but also be blessed by, be nourished by, because take in, that's what you're going to digest, and those are the nutrients that's going to either grow you or diminish you.
So good.
You have to be very mindful of what you use to fertilize you, because it's either going to be a seed of growth or it's going to be something to deter the growth, and it's up to you. A lot of things I think people don't realize is it's a decision. Forcing you to do certain things. There are some people who deal with medical issues, with their mental disorders, so they do need things of, you need medication from a or a therapist, something like that. However, there are certain things that we do because we made the decision that we're going to do it. Of doing it, So it's important that your decisions are also like you're consulting God before you walk into these places, because thankfully by God's grace and mercy, I have I had to face some of the things that maybe I made the decision that wasn't the best for me. God's keeper, but make decisions on things that, like when we talked about the eating healthy and working out, or doing the new thing in your life and stepping into a career that you know you wanted to do, or becoming that entrepreneur, all it starts with the decision. And
Yeah.
just future guest, you might not be able to see the whole puzzle, but you know that there's going to be something there if
Yeah.
you're doing what you're supposed to do. So I just really want to leave people with those 2 points for myself at the holiday party. Like stepping into 2021,
Yeah.
no, you make the decision. Of course, I mean with God, like, but it's your actions. You're the vessel that He's using to do things. So you have to allow Him to order your steps, but you got to walk in those steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have you have the feet to take territory. You have the hands to do the work. You know,
Yeah.
so you allow Him to download these things in you, but you still have to do.
Yes. Oh, so good, Ariel. So good. And similar, Tiffany mentioned too, just making sure, like you said, your environment, you don't have to be around toxic people. Use these last 12 days. Thank you for that point, Tiffany. Use these last 12 days and really assess your environment, assess what you want in life. And it's not that we have to, letting go of a relationship or a friendship or something toxic does not have to be a bad thing. There are, you can do it with in a in a way where it's just making sure that everybody is taking care of self. And that's a huge one, environment, because I'll tell you, if it wasn't for my environment, like I remember my first, I will never forget my first live I did in June when I launched. Ariel was on there and she was like, I thought I ended it. And I said, "Ooh, child." I started wiping my sweat. I said, "Oh, thank God." And she was like, "Oh, you're still going." And I said, "Lord, I'm still going." But she was there. She was chatting in that. I said, every person, I remember audio was chatting. So many of my sisters. Oh, I thank God for family. So many people, get an environment of people who would cheer you on and tell what the world says you made it. Because you made it, whether you have one person cheering you on or 50 million. As long as you do what God called you to, you made it. Don't look for a crowd, because that same crowd next week we moved on somewhere else. So I'll tell you, be mindful of your environment. That's a huge one. And then just like I said, my big thing that I said is no distractions. So you heard great tips today, guys. I hope this has really blessed you. This party left you feeling like you can, because, sometimes in this season, people get down, and this party was to help build you up. Everybody knows I did the pep rally in October, and now I'm doing this with these ladies because we want to cheer you up and let you know you are worth the party. You are worth it. This is all about you. You God is celebrating you, and we're celebrating you because you have something to give to the world. Make sure that you do that and you get in alignment. Use these 12 days. If you got an inbox, Christine, Ariel, or myself, or write us, or we need a prayer, whatever it is, do that. We want to make sure that you're doing what you're called to. And make sure you stop right now. I want everybody to stop right now. And Christina, Ariel, please put in the chat box where they could find you. You can say it, and then I'll try to quickly keep up if I can type it. Otherwise, say it again, Ariel.
I don't have the chat box.
Oh, you don't have the chat box? Okay, so tell us where we can find you, and I'll put it I'll put it on the screen and in the chat box. So tell us where we can find you and what's let's do the raffle first, and I want to add that in there. So we're gonna do this here raffle. Okay, guys. So everybody, I made sure I put everybody on the website that signed up as well. So this raffle is for this beautiful handmade with love gift basket. We have things to get you ready for 2021. We have here a beautiful notebook. We have a pouch for you to save money.
Wow.
Save towards your goals. If you want to start that business LLC, start saving the money for it. Save towards your goal. Yes, thank you, Tiffany, for that drum roll. We also have the pen on it says write it down. And I love that because I love the scripture, write it down and make it plain. We have a Starbucks warmer cup. So as we're on the go, even if you're on the go right to your bed, to your living room, because we're working from home, you got your cups ready. And we got the Starbucks gift card in here. So we have a lot of goodies for you to get ready for 2021. So we're going to do, and then you get this cute little basket, which I love. Like you can make a little decor, if you need to know how to dress it up, hit up Ariel Jackson. Okay. She's the decor queen. She does the styling for you personally, as well as for your house. Okay. Interior design and dressing wise. Okay, if you need some tips and walk into 2020 looking right, go ahead and hit up Ariel Jackson. If
Just
you need,
don't let my Christmas tree be the judge of that, because clearly it's not my portion.
beautiful area. And Christine, we were saying we loved your tree. And
Yeah.
if you need to be unearthed and rebirthed and you need to hear the truth, make sure you hit up my girl Christine. Okay. So we got some ladies here that's here to get you all together. So let's get you together with the gift basket. So drum roll, ladies. Let's see. I'm not looking.
And gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Yes, we got some gentlemen. Kyle, we got Kyle in the building. He's gonna be on the podcast coming up, getting us organized. Kyle's gonna be on the podcast, getting us organized with his organization business. So listen out for that before the end of the month. Okay. So, oh my gosh, Kyle won, and I just brought up Kyle. Oh my god,
It's been rigged.
I know, but I was saying Kyle's going to be on the podcast, and I didn't look at it yet. So, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Yes, oh my gosh, Kyle. Woo! So Kyle's going to be getting ready for his basket, Kyle. Make sure I'll get your address, Kyle, so you can receive it. It'll be mailed to you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to everybody. Before we end this amazing time, we got to come on again, girls. We got to figure out a time. Maybe in 2021, we'll figure out another time to do. And then this time we will have the setup. We'll know what to use. We know what not to use. StreamYard, nothing. And we'll know what to use. So expect to see more of us, because we got to come together and build each other up. And this built me up. You guys don't know how much you did for me tonight. The people in the chat, you guys, you really blessed me, because it's just, I really needed this. So thank you all. So I want to, yes, blessings to you too, Tiffany, and everybody. Before we go, I want to share where you can find these ladies. So I know, Christine, did you put your information in the chat, right?
Yeah, I already did.
Oh, you did? Okay. You a step ahead. So Ariel, tell us where we can find you, and I'll put it in the chat here.
Yeah. So my personal page on Instagram is the Ariel Jackson, TheAriel Jackson, like Michael. Then my podcast page is at MSR_podcast. That's My Sister's Recipe _podcast. So MSR_podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Then you can find us under My Sister's Recipe, and that sisters is going to be SISTER '' on Facebook and YouTube. So you can find us on there. Make sure to follow me on both. I would love to get connected with you guys if you're not already following.
Yes.
That podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google TuneIn, and also Amazon Alexa.
Wow.
Amazon. Okay, I'm gonna have you show me. No, girl, I can't do another one because it's just too much to manage. Look, let's declare now. In 2021, Push Strategist is hiring some staff, and so will you guys, in the name of Jesus. Because I need staff, y'all. I need staff. I will actually, by faith, I'm posting some jobs for social media gurus out there. If you're listening, hit me up. Okay, researchers. I need some researchers. Hit me up. Okay, so we all are going to be hiring staff, and we're going to be able to take care of our staff. Okay, I don't want nobody coming for 2 days. I need some long-term staff. So, and I'll declare and decree, and the Lord will do it. So I know He will do it for you guys too. So, Christine, anything else you want to add where we can find you? You put everything in there.
I mean, yeah. Oh, you can find me. I feel like the audience would be totally different, so I'm reluctant to say my other social media account.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, I think the best way is my podcast.
Yeah. Yes, of course, and that's where people are going to get the best of you. You know, so I'm just so thankful, guys. So to all of you guys, Kyle, congratulations again.
Yes,
and we will make sure. If for those of you who jumped on later, I know somebody said they're going to rewatch it. Oh no, Kyle! Sorry, I something, Caro. But what I was gonna say is that yes, Jay, staff. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the chat. But okay, so what I was gonna say is look for us in 2021. We will connect again on a bigger scale, and we'll have Candace with us. So hopefully Candace will be able to join. We'll have a good time, and look for us to be on each other's podcast too as well. So. I'm just so blessed by you, ladies. I'm blessed by you all. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. God bless you. Make sure you remember, don't get distracted. And what were your points, Ariel? Say it again, the 2 points you made. And then Christine, make your 2 points, and we're going to end.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
You know what? Surrender.
Yes. And let's remember, Ariel is a cheater on the. So next year we're gonna be prepared.
And let's remember.
Yes. Thank you, ladies. You guys be blessed. Okay. Have a good one. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Stay safe. Bye.